Welcome to Capital Combat. The name says it all. I'm Hakeem Branch.
Rob Jarrell.
And today we got another mailbag question. This one was in the comments of one of our videos. And the viewer wanted to know what we felt about the Jon Jones situation, about him not fighting Gustafson next and instead fighting Glover Teixeira. He wanted to ask, was he ducking Alexander Gustaffson by doing this? And to make a long story short, I don't think so. Now, to expand on that point, Glover Teixeira already had his spot in line. He was the next up, regardless of who won that fight. So Jones won the fight, Teixeira's got next. Now, it was a very competitive fight. Gustafson has another fight scheduled. I can't remember against who, but then you got the winner of Rashad Evans and Daniel Cormier coming up too. So I think it's Gustafson, then that guy.
That's right.
Whoever wins that fight. So really, Dana White and the UFC, they have it already lined up. And it's not really Jones's choice on who he fights. As you can see from when he turned down the Chael Sonnen fight the first time after Dan Henderson pulled out, he caught a whole lot of flack from the company because it was like, this is the first time ever that somebody said no, that I don't want to fight. And he was like, I'm not going to fight this guy on like a week's notice and, you know, possibly lose because I didn't have time to prepare. That's not fair to me. And he was 100% right. But, you know, we have to remember, he works for that company. So he kind of has to do what they say for the most part, which he does, except this time he said, no, I'm not going to do it. They threw him right under the bus. What you got, Rob?
Well, in a way, I will say UFC got this one right. I mean, Gustafson lost. While they called it a close fight, we didn't see it as close. Jones did win. He did win. He won cleanly. He just happened to take a little bit of punishment. Kind of had a game plan going in. But have you seen Glover Teixeira? Really, have you seen Glover Teixeira? This guy is a problem.
Yeah, if you haven't watched our videos before, we've said it plenty of times. Glover Teixeira is a problem.
He's got good technique. He can, like, his stand-up is probably one of the best in the UFC.
And especially in that division.
Right. And to be honest, I think that's actually a weak point as far as the boxing aspect, as far as Jon Jones is concerned. I mean, he can definitely kick. He's got great Muay Thai. Stay away from his elbows, because once he gets those going, you will start bleeding. Yeah. Those knees, and he has awesome takedown defense. And let's not even get into the athleticism, because he's probably the most athletic fighter in that division, aside from maybe Rashad Evans.
Yeah.
And another guy.
Phil Davis?
Yes, Phil Davis. Beside those other two guys, those are the top three most athletic fighters in that division. Now, with that being said, they got it right. With this one, they got it right. It's a good fight. He's a dangerous fighter.
Yeah, his jiu-jitsu is great as well. He's submitted most of his opponents. I think most of his fights have not gone to decision, with the exception of the Rampage one, where he dominated that fight.
Right. So I really think about that. The guy is dangerous. Probably more, in my opinion, more dangerous than Gustafson, who put up a great fight, by the way. He was just beating our eyes. Glover Teixeira has a good chance to beat Jon Jones. Not that I am a Jon Jones fan, but he has a good chance to beat him.
Yeah. And so if that happens, then we might see Gustafson to Teixeira. That would be a good fight as well. Then you got, like I said earlier, the winner of Cormier and Evans. That is going to be a really good fight. And the winner of that is going to be a major player, especially if it's Cormier. If Cormier wins, he might skip the line depending on how well he does against Evans. If he can blow out Rashad Evans, because the only person that's really done that was Lyoto Machida, and that was a long time ago.
That's right.
If he can do it, then I think he's going to jump the line, because as we know, UFC rankings mean just about as much as what we think.
And don't forget, after Jon Jones, Teixeira, Gustafson, Cormier, and Evans, you still have Phil Davis waiting to get his turn. He was just outclassed by Rashad Evans. Probably learned a lot from that fight, and he's improved, and he's going to keep improving. So right now,
he's actually got Anthony Johnson next.
And see,
he's back from World Series of Fighting, and that's going to be another good fight.
And Anthony Johnson just dropped down from heavyweight and has been looking awesome at 205. So it's going to be interesting over the next 6 months or so.
Yep.
So I mean, he's not ducking anyone. It's the line. The fight, in my opinion, wasn't close enough to really warrant an immediate rematch.
Yeah. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you like us on Facebook, Capital of Combat, links down below. Follow us on Google+, links down below. Send us an email, capitalcombat@gmail.com. Leave a question in the comment section, and we'll get back to you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Peace.
This is round one, and you've already lost. They don't seem to see that everything we've done is coming and cost. My fists are on fire. I perform till I perspire. My demons are in a rage. Keep thinking that it's a game. I kick rhyme, hurricane. I told them I don't play. I'm liquid.
Black Street Fighter.